What we know is there are a lot of opportunities that young people, particularly young people of color, are not getting to have in the technology space. So right now, I think you've literally got 83% of companies that are created in this space have all-white founding teams. Less than 2% have African American and Latino. Less than 10% are women. We as a country, we've got to broaden the number of people who are involved here. So we know we need more opportunities. We know these young people need to get more skills. And then we also know that we've got to inspire them. They need the will to succeed in this space. They need to want to do it as much as anybody else wants them to do it, any adults want them to do it. One thing I found is incredibly effective is that when young people find out who the other people are who are working in this space and how effective and successful they have been, it lights a fire under them a little bit. So we talk a little bit about David Drummond, who's the general counsel at Google, who's an African American. We talk about Chinedu Icheru, who founded a company called Hopstop, which does for MapQuest. If he focuses on public transportation, just the way MapQuest focuses on traffic. Chinedu sold that company for $1 billion to Apple last year. Young people really respond to that. There's a woman named Wendell Snyder who does data security. She was at Mozilla and now is at Apple, another young African-American woman in her early 30s. This is somebody that when young people hear about this, they decide they want to be like these people. We've got to find ways to inspire them and then also connect them together with each other so that they can inspire and collaborate with each other. And then once we do that, adults can get out of the way because young people will then decide that they want to pursue paths in technology, and then it's not just eating their vegetables, it's an opportunity for them to meet more people, make new friends, and maybe make a little bit of money.